My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining degree second semester subject Basic Computer Skills as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 1, the important short question is 1. Define computer. A computer is an electronic machine that helps us do different kinds of work quickly and easily. It takes input, what we give, processes it, works on it, and gives output, result. Simple example. If you type a letter in MS Word and press print, the computer takes your words, input, sends it to the printer, process, and gives you a printout, output. Easy way to remember. IPO is equal to input, process, output. Think of a mixer grinder at home. You put fruits, input. It grinds them, process. You get juice, output. Same way, the computer works. Uses of computer. Students use it to study and play games. Teachers use it to make notes and teach online. Shops use it to make bills. Banks use it to keep records. In short, a computer is like a smart helper that makes work faster and easier in offices, schools, banks, and homes. Next important short question is 2. What is CPU? Explain its different units. The CPU, Central Processing Unit, is the brain of the computer. Just like our brain controls our body, the CPU controls all the work of the computer. It reads the input, thinks, processes, and gives the result, output. Easy way to remember. CPU is equal to computer's brain. Without CPU, a computer cannot work. CPU has three main units. 1. ALU, Arithmetic and Logic Unit. It does all the math and logical work. Example, if you type 5 plus 3, ALU adds it and gives 8. 2. CU, Control Unit. It controls and manages how the computer works. It sends signals to other parts of the computer. Example, it tells the printer to print when you press print. 3. MU, Memory Unit. It stores data and instructions. Example, it remembers the document you typed until you save it. Easy trick to remember. ACM. A is equal to ALU, calculates. C is equal to CU, controls. M is equal to mu, memory. In short, CPU is the brain of the computer and it has three parts, ALU, CU, and mu. All together, they help the computer to think, remember, and control everything. Next important short question is 3. Stands for Visual Display Unit. It is the screen or monitor of the computer where we can see everything like text, pictures, videos, and games. Simple example. When you watch a movie on your computer, the video appears on the VDO monitor. It shows whatever the CPU sends to it. Easy way to remember. V is equal to visual, what we see. D is equal to display, shows. U is equal to unit, part of computer. So, VDO is equal to screen that shows computer work. Types of VDO. CRT monitor, old, big monitors, like old TVs. LCD LED monitor, new, flat, lightweight screens used today. Uses of VDO. Students use it to watch lessons. We type and read documents on it. We play games and watch movies on it. Fun trick to remember. VDO is equal to computer's TV television. Just like a TV shows programs, VDO shows what the computer is doing. In short, VDO is the monitor or screen of the computer where we can see the output. It helps us see what we type, draw, watch, or do on the computer. Next important short question is 4. Differentiate between software and hardware. Hardware and software are two main parts of a computer, but they are very different. Hardware. What is it? Hardware refers to all the physical parts of a computer that you can touch. Examples: monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU, printer, and speakers. How to remember? Think of hardware as the body parts of the computer, like your hands and eyes. Example: the keyboard is hardware because it is a physical object you can touch and use to type. Software. What is it? Software is a set of programs or instructions that tell the computer what to do. Examples: Windows, MS Word, games, apps, and antivirus software. How to remember? Think of software as the mind or brain of the computer, telling the hardware what to do. Example: MS Word is software because it tells the computer how to process the text you type. Quick trick to remember. Hardware is equal to physical parts, like a computer's body. Software is equal to programs, like the computer's brain. In short, hardware, things you can touch, example, keyboard, monitor. Software, programs you can't touch, like MS Word or games. Next important short question is 5 applications of ICT. ICT stands for Information, Education, Communication Technology. It uses computers and the internet to improve and make work easier in many areas of life. Let's see how it is used in different fields. 1. Education. How it helps. ICT makes learning fun and easy. Online classes, e-books, and educational apps help students study from anywhere. Example: websites like Bijus or Khan Academy teach students using videos and interactive lessons. 2. Communication. How it helps. ICT helps people talk to each other quickly using emails, video calls, and social media. Example: WhatsApp, Zoom, and Skype help us communicate with family and friends even if they are far away. 3. Healthcare. How it helps. Doctors use computers and the internet to diagnose patients, maintain health records, and provide online consultations. Example: telemedicine allows people to get medical advice without going to the hospital. 4. Business. How it helps. ICT makes business tasks like managing stock, paying bills, and communicating with clients easier. Example: online shopping websites like Amazon use ICT to help people buy things from home. Quick trick to remember. ICT is equal to info plus education plus communication plus technology is equal to helping us learn, talk, work, and stay healthy. In short, ICT is everywhere, from learning online to communicating with loved ones and shopping easily. Next important short question is 6. Operating system. An operating system, OS, is the main software that helps a computer run. It connects the computer's hardware, like the CPU, memory, and disk, to the software, like games, apps, and programs. The OS manages everything in the computer so that all parts work together smoothly. Easy way to remember. Think of the operating system as the manager of the computer. Just like a manager organizes and controls work in an office, the OS manages how the computer works. Types of operating systems. 1. Windows, the most popular OS for personal computers. Example: Windows 10. 2. Mac OS, the OS used in Apple computers like MacBook. 3. Linux, an open source OS that is free to use. 4. Android used in smartphones and tablets. Examples of what the OS does. When you click on an app icon, the OS opens the app. It manages files, like documents and photos, so you can save, open, and delete them easily. It controls the keyboard, mouse, and screen so that you can interact with the computer. In short, an operating system is the main software that makes the computer run and helps you use all its functions like opening apps, saving files, and connecting devices. Next Unit 1 Important Long Questions. First important long question is 1. Describe the applications of computer. Computers are powerful tools that can be used in many areas of life. They help make tasks easier, faster, and more efficient. Let's look at the different applications of computers in simple, everyday language. 1. Education. Computers have revolutionized learning. With the internet, students can access online courses, watch educational videos, and download ebooks. Teachers also use computers for creating lessons, grading assignments, and conducting online classes. Example, websites like Bijous and Khan Academy help students learn subjects with videos and interactive lessons. 2. Communication. Computers help us communicate quickly and easily. We can send emails, chat with friends using social media, and make video calls. Example, platforms like WhatsApp, Zoom, and Skype allow people to talk to others across the world without leaving their homes. 3. Healthcare. Computers are used in hospitals and clinics to store patient information, schedule appointments, and even perform surgeries with robotic tools. They also allow doctors to consult patients online, telemedicine. Example, computers help keep track of a patient's medical history and prescriptions, making healthcare more organized. 4. Banking and finance. Computers have changed how we do banking. ATM machines, online banking, and mobile banking allow us to withdraw money, check our balance, and transfer funds from anywhere. Example, you can pay bills or transfer money using UPI apps like Google Pay or Paytm. 5. Entertainment. Computers are great for entertainment. People use them to watch movies, listen to music, play games, and browse the internet for fun content. Example, platforms like YouTube and Netflix let people stream movies and TV shows on their computers or mobile phones. 6. Business and work. Computers help businesses manage data, keep records, and communicate. They also help in creating presentations, spreadsheets, and documents that are necessary for daily office tasks. Example, software like Microsoft Excel helps businesses manage finances, while MS Word is used for creating reports and documents. 7. Research and development. Computers are used in science and research to run simulations, analyze data, and test new ideas. Researchers use powerful computers to solve complex problems and make new discoveries. Example, scientists use computers to study diseases, climate change, and space. 8. Design and creativity. Computers are used for graphic design, animation, and creating music or art. People in creative fields use computers to bring their ideas to life. Example, Adobe Photoshop is used to edit photos, and AutoCAD is used for designing buildings. In short, computers are used in education, communication, healthcare, banking, entertainment, business, research, and design. They make life easier, help us stay connected, and allow us to perform tasks more quickly. Next important long question is 2. What are different components of computer? Explain with example. A computer is made up of several important parts, each playing a special role in making the computer work properly. These parts can be divided into two main categories, hardware and software. Let's first talk about the hardware, which includes the physical parts of the computer that we can touch and see. 1. Central Processing Unit, CPU. The CPU is the brain of the computer. It performs all the calculations and makes decisions. Whenever you open an app, type a word, or play a game, the CPU is responsible for making it happen. Example, if you type a letter on your keyboard, the CPU processes it and displays the letter on the screen. 2. Monitor, VDU. The monitor, or visual display unit, is the screen that shows the output of the computer's work. Everything you see on the computer, such as text, images, or videos, is displayed on the monitor. Example. When you watch a movie on your computer, it is shown on the monitor. 3. Keyboard. The keyboard is used to input data into the computer. It has keys for letters, numbers, and special characters. It helps you type documents, search the internet, or play games. Example, you type your name or write a message using the keyboard. 4. Mouse. The mouse is an input device used to move the cursor on the screen and click on icons or links. It helps you interact with the computer more easily. Example, when you want to click on a website link, you move the mouse and click it. 5. RAM, Random Access Memory. RAM is the short-term memory of the computer. It stores data that the CPU needs to access quickly, like open programs or documents. When you turn off the computer, the data in RAM is lost. Example, if you have MS Word and a web browser open, they are temporarily stored in the RAM for quick access. 6. Hard Disk Drive, HDD. The HDD is the long-term storage of your computer. It stores everything, such as files, photos, and programs, even when the computer is turned off. Example, your saved documents, photos, and music are stored on the hard drive. 7. Power Supply Unit, PSU. The PSU provides power to all the parts of the computer. It converts electricity from the socket into a form that the computer can use. Example, without the PSU, the computer wouldn't turn on. 8. Speakers. Speakers output sound from the computer. They allow you to listen to music, videos, or games on the computer. Example, when you watch a video on YouTube, the sound you hear comes from the speakers. 9. Printer. A printer is an output device that produces a hard copy of digital documents and images from the computer. Example, after typing an essay in Word, you can use the printer to print it on paper. Software. While hardware makes the computer run physically, software makes it do specific tasks. Examples of software include Microsoft Word, Google Chrome, and antivirus programs. Without software, hardware is useless. In short, the main hardware components of a computer are 1. CPU, the brain of the computer. 2. Monitor, the screen that shows the output. 3. Keyboard and mouse, devices for input. 4. RAM, short-term memory. 5. Hard disk, long-term storage. 6. Power supply, provides power. 7. Speakers, output sound. 8. Printer, prints documents. Each part works together, making your computer powerful and useful for many tasks. Next important long question is 3. What are different types of input and output devices? Input devices are tools that allow us to send data or instructions into the computer. On the other hand, Output devices show us the result or information after the computer processes the input. Let's break it down and look at different types of input and output devices with examples. Input devices. 1. Keyboard. The keyboard is one of the most common input devices. It allows you to type text, numbers, and special characters into the computer. Example, you type a letter or your name using the keyboard. 2. Mouse. The mouse is used to move the cursor on the screen and select options by clicking. It has two buttons, left click and right click, and sometimes a scroll wheel. Example, you use the mouse to open a file or click on a link in a website. 3. Scanner. A scanner is used to copy images, documents, or photos into the computer. It works like a photocopy machine, but the copy goes directly into the computer's memory. Example, you can scan a picture or a document and save it as a file on your computer. 4. Microphone. A microphone allows you to speak into the computer. It converts sound, your voice, into digital data that the computer can understand. Example, you use a microphone to record your voice for an online meeting or to create a podcast. 5. Webcam. A webcam is a small camera attached to the computer that captures video and images. It is used in video calls and for recording videos. Example, you use a webcam to attend a video call on Zoom or Skype. Output devices. 1. Monitor. The monitor, or screen, is the most common output device. It displays the output from the computer, such as text, images, or videos. Example, when you open a Word document or watch a movie, everything appears on the monitor. 2. Printer. A printer is used to produce a physical copy of documents, images, or any other files from the computer. Example, after typing an essay in MS Word, you can use a printer to print it on paper. 3. Speakers. Speakers are output devices that play sound. They are used to listen to music, watch videos, or hear sound effects from the computer. Example, you listen to music or watch a video on YouTube using the speakers. 4. Headphones. Headphones are similar to speakers but are worn on the head. They let you listen to audio privately without disturbing others. Example, you can listen to songs or watch videos with headphones. 5. Projector. A projector is an output device that displays the computer's screen on a larger surface like a wall or screen. It is mostly used in classrooms, meetings, or movie theaters. Example, a teacher uses a projector to show the class a presentation or a video. Summary. Input devices, devices used to enter data into the computer. Examples: keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, webcam. Output devices, devices that show the results of computer processing. Examples: monitor, printer, speakers, headphones, projector. In short, input devices allow us to give commands and information to the computer. Output devices show or play the results of those commands and information. Next important long question is: 4. Explain storage devices of computer system. In a computer, storage devices are used to store data, files, and programs. These devices keep information safe even when the computer is turned off. There are two main types of storage devices: primary storage, temporary storage, and secondary storage, permanent storage. Let's explore them with simple examples. 1. Primary storage, RAM. Primary storage is the temporary memory where data is stored while the computer is working on it. This memory is fast but gets erased when the computer is turned off. It is also called RAM, random access memory. Example, when you open a Word document, it is loaded into RAM so you can edit it. Once you save the document and close the computer, the data is moved to secondary storage. 2. Secondary storage, permanent storage. Secondary storage is where data is permanently saved. This data stays even when the computer is turned off. There are several types of secondary storage devices. A. Hard disk drive, HDD. The HDD is the traditional storage device used in most computers. It stores all the files, programs, and system data. It is a non-volatile storage device, meaning the data stays even when the computer is powered off. Example, your documents, photos, videos, and games are stored in the hard disk. B. Solid-state drive, SSD. An SSD is a newer and faster type of storage device compared to the traditional HDD. It uses flash memory, making it quicker and more durable. It is also more expensive than HDDs. Example, many modern laptops and smartphones use SSDs because they are faster and use less power. C. USB flash drive, pen drive. A USB flash drive is a small, portable device used to store and transfer data between computers. It connects to the computer through a USB port. Example, you use a pen drive to transfer files from one computer to another or to store documents you need to carry. D. Optical discs, CD-DVD. CDs and DVDs are types of optical storage devices. They use laser technology to read and write data. CDs and DVDs are usually used to store music, movies, and software. Example, a DVD is used to store movies or software that you install on the computer. E. Cloud storage. Cloud storage is a type of storage that keeps your data on the internet instead of on a physical device. It allows you to access your files from any device with an internet connection. Example, Google Drive or Dropbox are popular cloud storage services that let you store and access your photos, documents, and other files online. Summary of storage devices. Primary storage, temporary, fast memory, RAM. Secondary storage, permanent storage for files and data. HDD, traditional storage, stores everything. SSD, faster and newer than HDD. USB flash drive, portable storage for easy file transfer. Optical discs, CD-DVD for media and software. Cloud storage, online storage, accessible from anywhere. In short, storage devices are used to store data and files in a computer. Primary storage, RAM, is for temporary work, while secondary storage, HDD, SSD, USB, and cloud, is for saving data permanently. Next important long question is 5. Describe the features of word processor. A word processor is a software program used to create, edit, format, and print text documents. It makes working with text easier and more efficient. The most popular word processor is Microsoft Word, but there are other word processors like Google Docs and LibreOffice Writer. Let's look at some important features of a word processor that make it so useful. 1. Typing and editing text. The main feature of a word processor is that it allows you to type and edit text easily. You can create a document by typing on the keyboard and then edit it by deleting, adding, or rearranging words and sentences. Example, you can type an essay or a letter, then change the wording or correct any spelling mistakes. 2. Formatting text. Word processors allow you to format text, which means changing how it looks. You can change the font, size, color, and style, bold, italics, underline. This helps make your document look better and more professional. Example, you can make a heading bold and large to stand out from the rest of the text. 3. Spelling and grammar check. One of the most useful features of a word processor is the spelling and grammar checker. It automatically checks your writing for errors and suggests corrections. Example, if you misspell a word like receive, the word processor will highlight it and suggest the correct spelling, receive. 4. Inserting pictures, tables, and shapes. Word processors allow you to insert images, tables, and shapes to make your document more attractive and easier to understand. Example, you can insert a table to organize data, add a picture to make a report more interesting, or draw shapes for diagrams. 5. Page layout and margins. You can adjust the page layout of your document, such as changing the margins, space around the text, setting up columns, and choosing the orientation, portrait or landscape. Example, if you are making a brochure, you can set the page to be in landscape mode and create 2 columns to organize the text better. 6. Headers, footers, and page numbers. Word processors let you add headers and footers to the top and bottom of each page, and you can even add page numbers. Example, if you are writing a long report, you can add the title of the report in the header and page numbers in the footer for easy navigation. 7. Insert links and hyperlinks. Word processors allow you to insert hyperlinks, which are clickable links to websites or other documents. This is helpful for referencing or sharing information. Example, you can create a clickable link to a website or another document within your report. 8. Collaboration features. Many word processors, especially online ones like Google Docs, allow multiple people to work on the same document at the same time. You can also track changes and leave comments. Example, if you are working on a group project, everyone can edit the document at the same time, and you can leave comments to suggest changes. 9. Saving and printing. Word processors allow you to save your work in different formats, like .docs, .pdf, and print documents easily. Example, after completing your homework in Microsoft Word, you can save it to your computer and print it out to hand in. In short, a word processor makes writing documents easy by allowing you to 1. Type and edit text. 2. Format text, change font, size, color. 3. Check spelling and grammar. 4. Insert images, tables, and shapes. 5. Adjust page layout and add margins. 6. Add headers, footers, and page numbers. 7. Insert hyperlinks. 8. Collaborate with others and track changes. 9. Save and print your documents. Fun way to remember. Word processor is equal to your personal writing assistant. It helps you write, correct, format, and organize your ideas all in one place. I hope you understand easily each question. All the best, students, for your upcoming exam. For other subject quick revision. Important questions. Previous question papers. And syllabus. Links are available in description. Check out once. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video with your friends.